Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Iron Man Progress video. In the last video we got 75 Slayer, made some money at Gargoyles, and then went back to DK's for the second video in a row. Grabbed some new items while we were there, and I promise you, this time I won't be going back there during the length of this video. I actually won't be killing much of anything during this time. What I want to do is knock out some quests and diaries soon, but before I do that I want to be able to not have to walk everywhere while doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and make stamina potions and set that as our next goal. But before we get started on anything else, here's your weekly reminder to train rune crafting. So something I've wanted to do for a while is make stamina pots, since it'll make questing, clues, and pretty much getting around anywhere much more efficient. It'll require 77 herb lore, and I finally got more than enough herbs to do it. So here is the herb tab I currently have. Now I've got to collect secondaries in order to make some of the potions. Luckily I've already got more than enough snapegrass, limpwort roots, and white berries from farming, and the eyes of newts are way too easy to buy in bulk. If I had the Desert Hard diary complete, let's go ahead and open that up. It'll make it so I can just pay to make the unfinished potions. However, in order to do so, I need to get 65 theming, knock out a few quests, and kill the Calphite Queen, which I just can't be bothered with trying to do that yet. So we're going to go ahead and make this all manually, but first we'll go ahead and start collecting the secondaries for it. And that took less than 2 minutes. Go ahead and get more than enough vials and Eyes of Newt that I'll need. Alright, so here's just a simple collection of collecting the blue dragon scales. I have more than enough potato cactus in order to use the Lanthodimes for magic potions. However, I do not have much use for 700 magic potions, and in the long run the anti-fires will be much more useful, since I can turn the anti-fires into super anti-fires, which will give even more herb lore experience after level 92 once I start killing Vorkath. Alright, we got more than enough scales for all the anti-fires we're going to make. Just going to have to grind them up later on. Next up is the Mortmire fungus, and here's the route I used that found to be pretty efficient for collecting it. I used the monastery teleport from the Artie Cloak, since it's close to an altar and ferret ring, and once in the Morytania swamp I just head west to a location that lets you spawn between 1 to 3 fungi. And it's also worth noting, if you have the Morytania Hard diary complete, you get double each time you pick it. And then I just head back to the Castle Wars Bank and return for more. And one more item done being collected. As you can see, the values are posted here below. It took me about an hour to get this. It would be much faster if I had the house and stamina pots already to make this a little bit quicker, but still not bad moneymaker for any other guy out there who needs to make a little bit of cash, doesn't have much to start with. One of the items I need are red spider eggs, and the easiest way to get that would be through the Tower of Life. And with the Artie, I believe it's medium diary, I'd be able to go ahead and get noted spider eggs, so that would make it a little bit faster and I wouldn't have to keep banking as much. And it's good to go ahead and get this out the way. And as you can see, I only need 4 more tasks done. All 4 I already have the requirements for, so I'll just go ahead and knock this out real quick. And diary is complete. Artie Cloak upgrade, go ahead and throw this right in the herb lore. 7,500 experience less I need. So now I think I can go ahead and get a few more things noted whenever I use the Tower of Life. And also within Artie, pickpocketing is 5% more successful. So in order to get red spider's eggs from the Tower of Life, you need to both have red spider's eggs already and raw sardines in order to trade in order to kill the monster. Here you can buy raw sardines in Port Sarim and just run up here over by the Monks of Entrena and use the deposit box. So just go ahead and get a couple hundred of these real quick, and then go ahead and knock out the couple hundred I need for red spider's eggs. And quickly grabbed everything I need for these snapdragons. Values are right here. And the first herb lore level complete, and now we can make extra strong weapon poisons. And 74 herb lore. This time we can make antidote plus mixes. Don't ever see myself doing that one. And here's a little change of sceneries. Figured being here I can go ahead and collect some more giant seaweed for the hell of it. Just something that'll help out for future use on this account. And here's 75 herb lore. And with this level, we can go ahead and clean Torstals. So go ahead and pull all of them out of the bank real quick. Clean them. That way I can go ahead and save this bank spot that I have right here. Just another thing I don't have to sit there and worry about, since I already had both clean and grimy in the bank. Makes that easier. One more level down and only one to go. And now we can make magic potions without actually boosting. Not going to worry about doing that here. And there is 77 Herblore. And that's what we need to make stamina potions. And we'll take a look here. As you can see, I did not realize I had way more than I needed to get 77 Herblore. I would have done this sooner. So I got 1200 Irrit potions. Let me go ahead and finish these off, since I have them here anyway. I didn't want to use the Terraman or Haralander at this point, since I don't want to blow through the Limp Worts, and I don't want to go collecting chocolate dust. And I don't have the Swamp Tar yet. That will be something I'll get from Zora later on. And getting the secondary for Dwarfweed is a pain in the ass. As you can see, I have 0, didn't collect any. I'll get some for when I want to go Balsam to make range potions, but other than that, I don't want to be bothered using a ton of these really. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off, and then I'm going to go ahead and set up to make some staminas finally. Alright, so here's the new potion tab after completing all the potions. As you can see here, got quite a bit of some of them. Already decanted them, so made it easier to see. And as you can see, I got over 1,000 super energies now and only 200 Amylase crystals. Takes 4 crystals per 4-dose energy potion in order to turn it into... what the fuck? So there's actually a bug here, so it's actually making the stamina potions, even though it's saying it's making the super energy potions from super energy potions, but no issues. Just shows a little differently. Alright, so here's all the stamina potions I can make at this time. I do want to go ahead and get making some more of them. However, that will require me to get Marks of Grace, which will require me to do agility. In order to do that a little more efficient, should knock out part of the Kandarian Diary. As you can see, I have the easy done, medium is almost done. All the tasks left are pretty easy. Yep, won't take any time. The hard one takes a little bit more. You need to kill a myth dragon. You need 75 smithing pre-boost. I have 73 or 72 smithing now, almost 73. But I have some ores in the bank that I can go ahead and knock out some of this with. So I'll be back with progress on that. And 73 smithing, and we can make Addy bolts without having to boost. As you can see in this clip, my method of gold smelting is to have the coal bag with me, load it up, take gold ore as well, load both into the hopper, and then once I have enough coal in there, grab out some adamant ore and throw that in there as well. It's faster experience just to smelt gold, however I don't have enough gold at this time to get the level that I want. And anyway, I'll need to go ahead and make adamant bars later on. So this method just makes more sense and is more efficient for me in the long term. And this will be the last pack of ore that I need to go ahead and smelt in order to get 74 smithing. And there it is. So we're going to go ahead and knock out the medium and hard Kandarian Diaries. Shouldn't take too long to do so. And I just got back from killing the Mythril Dragon, which is the last thing I need to do during the Kandarian Diaries. So as you can see here, medium and hard are complete. So go ahead and collect the rewards, get the helmet, and 2 experience lamps. I'll throw both these lamps into Herblore, get a decent amount of experience, but the helmet acts as a light source, as does my fire cape, and it also, more importantly, lets me get more Marks of Grace as I'm running around the Seers course. And I can also change my teleport over to the Seers bank instead. 72 agility. As you can see, I went ahead and started collecting some extra Marks of Grace, and not sure how many I'm going to, but might be here for a short bit. Well, now would be as good a time as any to say, welcome to the end of the video. I'll be here for at least the next few hours running around in circles collecting Marks of Grace. And like most people who play this game, this is not fun for me, but there is something that is worse than doing agility on one count, and that is doing agility on 2 accounts. So I'm sure you're having a grander time than myself right now. But with that said, thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you again next time.